Baldur's Gate 3, yeah, not that one. We're getting there though. My save name was save name poop fart PP Larian. Alright. The Fuck, where's Dark Messiah? Hello Jace, we just finished that. We literally just finished it. I just finished it. We just started Baldur's Gate 2. Should have woken up earlier. You a-hole. We were doing...
Of course.
Of course.
Yes?
Typical Jace, suggests a game and just sleeps through it. It's 4 AM, you son of a bitch. Yeah, well, hey, if you were awake, then you wouldn't have missed the game. Isn't this the exit right here? Am I going crazy? Isn't this how you leave this place? I guess I'll... Oh, no, here. There we go. We finished the Dark Messiah, Jace. That game is done. That game is done so.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
I wouldn't dream of refusing. One second. Uno secundo again. What's that rating? It got a 6.5, Jace. You got a 6.5 on the Enda rating, on the Enda scale. Which is objectively the correct rating for a game. Oh yeah, that's pretty high, right? You thought it was gonna be way lower, didn't you? You were like, oh yeah, that's gonna be like a 3 out of 5.
Cheating kobold.
Did that guy just call elves narrow eyes? What the hell? Like as a psychopath.
Oh yes.
En passant. No succubus vaccines /N. I should have maybe given it a 1. I should have maybe boosted the score by 1 just because you do see the succubus naked. I didn't think about that though. And now that you mentioned, I probably should have done that. Hello.
Just as I thought. Good to see a like-minded.
I can help you. What is this place? This place, well, the guards let you in, so you must belong here. This is the guild hall for the shadow thieves. Let me bid you welcome, friend. I don't think I belong here. I don't know why the guard let me in. Ah, more than likely then the Blood Scalp has business with you. The Blood Scalp? Who is that? Renal, the Blood Scalp, runs this place. Chances are he has business with you if he lets you in. You can find him upstairs on the 2nd floor. I'd watch yourself around him. I see. Who are you again? If you have to ask, you sure haven't been here long. I'd be Singed, one of the good fellows here in the Shadow Thieves. The Shadow Thieves? You admit to being a thief? Bite your tongue. I'm no thief. I'm an assassin of the highest order. You'd be well advised to guard your tongue here among the Shadow Thieves. I'll take your advice to heart, Sage. See you some other time. As you wish. Watch your belt pouch here while you're at it. This word of friendly advice is all. Why, are you going to steal it despite telling me you're not a thief?
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
So, can you just steal things in this game? Like, in the other game, they usually stopped you from, like, stealing things from other people, but here it doesn't seem like anyone cares.
Verily.
At least so far it doesn't seem like anyone cares. I think this guy is one of the aids if you go thief and join the guild. Aids? As a thief class. Yeah, no, I got that,
Onward then.
Onward then. Locked.
What do you need? Fleet of foot and all that.
Gonna be magically sealed? Yeah.
Something you need? To the task at hand.
Shadow Thief. Shadow Man. What is this, Garrett? Is Garrett building a
As you will.
bow for some reason? What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
For people that have been following Baldur's Gate, we're still pretty early in the game. We've only been to like, I don't know if I can look at the world map, I can. We've only explored the promenade basically. Then we did a bunch. We went to slums briefly, dealt with the slavers there. Went to the Diarnese hold because I didn't want that lady in my party to get upset. And now we're just in the docks because I don't want the other guy in my party to be upset. So plan today would be to like explore the docks and then the slums. I think that's a pretty good plan. Oh, I gotta go speak with the guy in the slums. I guess we. I don't know how to do this actually. I don't know. Like my instinct always tells me to explore as much as possible. So my instinct would be to explore every location and then do the main story for now. But maybe doing the main story sooner is good too. Because I do have the money for it.
Just like I thought it would be. Helping others and doing good things.
I have no idea.
Of course.
I'm just gonna follow my instinct. I'm just gonna explore as much as possible and then do the main story.
How can I help?
You require my counsel. Yoshimo is willing.
You require my assistance? Who was my potion bitch again? Was it this guy? Yeah, it's that guy. Take this, potion bitch. We're gonna do maybe like one more area like the Arnis. Maybe it's a bunch of places to meet all the companions. One more area like the Arnis. Yeah. Like, I mean, these, like, I shouldn't go here, I assume, because this is the DLC I was told. But, like, I can go to these two places, I assume, to trade meat and win spare. I like that I'm just allowed to steal in
Something
here.
you need.
Very good.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Oh yeah, I haven't been told about. Yeah.
Yes, I'm still here.
My, if it isn't the freelancer. Yoshimo, come to see me at last. I nearly thought that the street had opened up and swallowed you whole, dear lad. I'm so pleased that you gave any thought at all to my well-being, sire. It is always good to be remembered by one's peers. Well now, that would imply that you were one of my peers, as opposed to a ragtag independent infringing on our territory. You're just too much, Yoshi. Yoshi, P? Yoshimo, if you please, sire. Where I come from, such a pet name is only used by, well, let us say that you and I have not become so familiar just yet, huh? Point taken. Have you finally come to pay your debt for your recent activities, or are we to simply trade barbs until I'm forced to do something hideous? I have come as you have commanded, sire. You have a task for me? I thought I did, but it appears you have done something better. Your traveling companion is of interest, and you have brought him before me. My thanks. You will not endanger him, sire. It will be poor treatment of my honor if my companion was brought to danger because of my debt. No, nothing like that, I assure you. Now let me speak to your companion for a moment.
You'll have to excuse me if you're not quite what I was expecting. From all I've been told, I expected something grander.
I need water, I'll be right back. hell? Now I'll say the words. This guy's a psychopath. What is he doing?
Hi there, mister.
Yo, Phil's Bagman. I said call them dungeons, but that's essentially what they are. Usually some hub area plus big ass dungeon. Yeah. Yo, Velvet, what's up? Welcome in as well. My clip. I made this. Of course, Sergeant would clip the witch ritual. Hello, Mr. Bagman. How are you doing? What exactly have you been told of me? Oh, I've been told many tales of your exploits, some bits of your activities here in Atkatla as well. As further north, you must understand, naturally, that an organization like mine thrives on information above all else. He who is ignorant quickly becomes a target and all that. I see, and what is it then that you wish from me? Right to the point, eh? Refreshing. I'm sick of underlings who shift from foot to foot. I find a bit of directness to be a nice change. To be short, Galen recommended you, and I trust his word. I'm in need of mercenaries to perform a particular task, and you are just the one to do it. Why would you need me? Why not get one of your thieves to do it? A fair question. Any of my available assassins or thieves are quite capable, and on a normal day, I would not consider it necessary to look beyond my guild. In this one instance, however, my men are limited. I need someone of skill who is not one of the shadow thieves. Someone more or less unknown to us. Someone I trust, like yourself. Why? What is it exactly that you would have me do? I see, and what would I be paid for performing such a service for you? Very well, I have heard enough. I agree to perform this service for you.
Yes, the details. How shall I put this? One of my guild houses to the south is run by a rather ambitious fellow named Mavar. Good thief, but I never liked him. Now I know why.
I did look at one shot. I think the tank was 3 levels above. He was like really well geared. It was like giga well geared. I think it was just really unlucky. Like he got targeted with the hex, and then he like I bet he had like an attack queued up right when he got hexed. He literally just like hit Wilk and crit him and then killed him basically. I did warn Wilk beforehand to be careful, but like I was anticipating like a 2-shot, you know what I mean, not like a 1-shot. I didn't tell Wilk like, hey, you better you know stay 600 feet away because this guy's gonna kill you. I just said like, hey, this can like do a lot of damage to you. Yeah, it was just real unfortunate. I mean, it's one of those like that happens once and then it never happens again type deals, right? But unfortunately, Wilk had to be the one that we learned that lesson on. Well, we might do something more. We might level a set of new characters, or I might boost Wilk, I guess, if Wilk wants to do that. We'll see what happens. We got 30 centimeters of snow. Jesus, dude. I mean, it was really cold here as well. Like, it was surprisingly cold. I didn't put my gloves on when I went to walk Logan, which I regretted, but damn. That's pretty bad. I mean, it's April though, so it's pretty normal for there to be snow during April, I think. Mavar. I've had hints that he is getting too big for himself. Thinking of taking my place, I suspect, but I've had no real evidence to say that this is so. Now, you're likely thinking, why not just eliminate him? Yeah, I suppose I could. But without proof of betrayal, this would anger the other guild masters, and then I'd have a war on my hands. Well, just let it lie that I don't want that. Especially not that now with the war we've heard about, right? I bet you wouldn't go to Outsiders unless the other guild was threatening you pretty badly. So where was I? Oh yeah, your part in this? I would like you to go to Mavar and join his guild. I will give you the paper saying you were being transferred by the Shadow Master. You will spy on Mavar from the inside and find me evidence that I need. Once he's damned with proof, you can take care of this nuisance and eliminate Mavar. One less headache for a busy man such as myself to be concerned with. You need to reassure Mavar, naturally. He won't know who you are, but I'm confident that you are more than capable of this. What say you, interested? Why don't you send one of your own men to do this? A fair question. Any of my available assassins or thieves are quite capable. Oh, I've already. I agree to perform this service for you. Excellent. I knew this would work out for the best. You remind me a bit of myself when I first arrived here. In case you're wondering, Yoshimo, this will ease your freelance activity debts. As long as you help Gareth Garrison. I need to turn this light off. I just realized the backlight is like destroying my eyes. You have a succubus inside of you. Oh, Phil's Bagman does for sure. Oh yeah. You are too good to me, sire. The first part that needs to be taken care of, naturally, is finding the evidence of Mavar. Here are the papers you need to present to Mavar's men to gain access. I'm sure you don't have to tell you to be careful, do I? No, I don't think so. Just head to the storefront in the central docks area and speak to the storekeeper, Gorch. Show the papers to him and he'll let you into the guild house proper. Work for Mavar as long as it takes to collect your evidence, and bring whatever you can find to me. I'll be waiting to receive it most eagerly. We do the bidding of thieves now. This churns my belly like a hamster running endlessly within a wheel. This can't be a good sign, Gareth Garrison. This is an excellent opportunity, Gareth Garrison, for us all. Remember, though, that you must act as a loyal guild member at all times or our cover will be destroyed. Can I? I don't know if Internet is there still, but can I enter a tavern now, or is that like was that like a do that way later type deal? I don't remember why I wasn't supposed to. I don't remember if it was like, oh yeah, don't do that right now, or if it was like, oh yeah, don't do that. I'm here.
Yes. Whatever I can do to help.
Alright, so am I good to enter a tavern, or okay, cool. It was just like that will take a lot of time, so don't do it right now type deal, I guess. Lasagna. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
I await your need.
Something you need? Oh, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Wait,
Just as I thought.
But you can guard someone else? Is that how the guard ability works? I don't even know what this does. You will understand very quickly, okay.
Very well. You have no confidence. Embarrassing.
Really want some? I've been waiting all day. Dude, I'm so hungry too. I'm thinking about eating a Twix. I think I might eat a Twix. I'm gonna grab a Twix. Guard is just attacking an enemy that attacks the... Guard is just attacking an enemy that attacks defend... Oh, okay. Here, I saved you some. That's... What the hell? That's spaghetti. That's not a lasagna. So Disney. Generic Japanese language.
Yokata.
Yokata.
Onward, then. To the task at hand.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
As you
Good day to you.
Adam Endaline, son of Kor. I come bearing as the bearer of dire news. Your father requests your presence at his estate. Dire news, you say? Say you? What reason would I have to return to my father? Your sister is dead, most foully murdered by all accounts. Dead? By hell, murdered? How can this be? Why would you say such a thing? I'm truly sorry, my lord. Perhaps you should return to your home as your father has requested. Aye, and right quick, Gareth Garrison, make haste! You must head for my father's home in the government district of Katla. As long as I lead this group, we will do no such thing. You can do nothing for her. So let us continue our present quest. I mourn the loss of your sister, Anoman. I am truly sorry. We shall make our way to your father's house with all haste. I must discover the truth about this murder. Let us go. I probably have a little bit of time to do all this stuff, I assume. Timing. I assume I have a little bit of time to explore this district.
Of course.
I mean, look at this. Oh my! What the? Oh, it's a journal. Animan, I have so much other stuff to do. You need to chill out, dude.
I am ready, I think.
Please, let me help. Glad to be of assistance.
Something you need? Yes? What do you need?
Nothing dangerous, I would hope.
Nice, nice. Updated my journal. Wait, animal trouble? Oh yeah. We must go quickly. God damn it.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
That makes me feel like this is actually urgent. Then I don't want to go there right now, but should I just go there? Who knows?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'll just roleplay. I'm just gonna roleplay. I'm just gonna do what I would do in roleplay. We'll be back here.
Just as I thought.
How am I supposed to know where he lives?
In the name of the council, I am here to keep order.
Just name what you want.
Damn, that's a pretty cool. Priest of
I
Wowkeen.
trust you are here in good faith.
Roleplaying Garrett means spending the 30k gold on sour sweets that Garrett would keep spitting on the floor for being too sour. Look at this altar devoted to our Mistress of Coin, Valkeen. She who smiles on all who trade. Is there something I might do for you? I thought Valkeen was dead. How can you still worship her? Dear boy, Valkeen is not dead. She is missing. The goddess of joy, Lyra, grants power to her worshippers in her stead for now. Some will abandon our mistress for the good of caravans, Shaudakur and others, but there are many who wait patiently for a return. I've never thought of trade as something you could worship. I'm sure there are many who think as you do, dear boy. How then do you explain all the good that trade has brought to the realms? Wondrous cities have been built, communications go between cultures through Toril, and because of trade, without it we will still be living in caves. Based. This is why capitalism is good. This man is what base capital is. It's it's pretty. It's cheap, I guess. I might as well buy it. Oh, just give it to Jahara. Jahara, Jahara. Oh, that's charges. This truly is like a church of opulence. Like I imagine this is made of like real gems and like a real gold just inlaid into the floor. Our mistress provides all. What the hell is that emote? I can't believe it took them 33 years to make the third game of this.
Onward then. Let's give it
Yeah, and then they made the sequel.
Falls out.
You know, we're playing the sequel to Baldur's Gate 3 right now, Baldur's Gate 2. What's his name? Is it Delarin?
What is it now?
How do I remember what his last name is? Yeah, Delarin. Okay.
Something you need.
To the task at hand. Be merry, friend.
I'm Medine. I represent one of the masters of the Athkatla Order of Cowled Wizards. This is to employ you in a matter of some urgency. The Cowled Wizards, they are the ones that arrested Imo, and I would be very interested in speaking to them about that. I don't know anything about that. I represent one of the wizards, as I said, a master Tolgarius. Perhaps you could speak to him of this Imoen. Very well, how do I go about meeting Tolgarius, fellow? You'll be most pleased. Master Tolgarius can be found in the government building behind me. You may go within. Do not tarry over long, my friend. First name is male. His surname is human. You're just missing paladin there, and you have Wilconak's least favorite World of Warcraft race.
Declare yourself.
Lord Anomen, welcome home. Your father waits within. He is in the kitchen, deep in drink. He is angry with me? Yes, my lord, nothing has changed. When your sister died, things became worse. I'd expect that much. Let him vent his bile on me, if he so wills it. I am not the child that I used to be. Gareth Garrison, let us enter. Sure. I do have to... Jesus Christ, these people are rich. Oh my god, this is the entry chamber?
As you will.
Oh my god, they're rich. It became slightly wilting. Liliths rest on top of the shrine. The name Moira has been carved into the marble.
You require... I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Wait, maybe they're not that rich. They have an entry chamber with this, and then they have one bedroom and one kitchen. Okay, I take it back. They are not very rich. This is their dining room right here. Okay, these people are poor. These people live in poverty. I feel bad for these guys now.
We are all heroes. You and Boo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice! Yes, of course. The prodigal son returns, heir to his mother's foolishness as always. Well, let me ask you, how far have you rolled,
Felicity of
son,
course,
running
for a
away
reason.
from me?
Is it because even the people that live in poverty are rich? Like this looks like a very small and useless place to live. You have these like giga-thick stone walls. You have this stone floor. This place would be hell during like any season, basically, I think. And then you have you have three rooms. You have an entry room that also doubles as a dining room. You have a bedroom, and then you have a giant kitchen. This is like the most useless waste of space I've ever seen.
Speak not of my mother, drunkard. You were never worthy of being her husband.
Animan does really sound like a more like resolved and mature Gareth. Someone keeps things pretty cold year round. Yeah, so like during winter, not very nice. Yet I was, and your father as well. Never forget that, boy. Your mother would still be alive if your children weren't such a handful. Shut your mouth, father. We've had this conversation before, and I've not the patience to listen to it again. You will listen to whatever I choose to tell you, Anomen. Respect your father. Nightling, I'm still the man of this family, and you will obey me. Yes, father. I lost my temper, and I apologize. It took you long enough to get here. It wouldn't hurt you to come and see your father now and again. Father, where is Moira, your daughter? What happened to her? Idiot boy, she's dead, murdered by the Kalashite fiends. How did this happen? How do you think it was Sarek the Kalashite? It was not enough for him to take my business, he had to take my Moira too. But why would he kill her? She has nothing to do with your enmity. Do you understand nothing? He killed her because he could. For years I embarrassed him among the merchants, undercut his prices and stole his customers. When my business failed, he had a monopoly to the Kalimshan shipping routes. He would not be happy until I had nothing. By the end, Moira was all that I had. Now he's taken her too. Where were the guards? Why was she not protected? The guards left months ago. I had no money to pay them with. Soon I will lose my house as well. Sarek has taken all of it, all of your mother's and sister's things. He didn't take it, father. You lost it. You lost it. Hello, that is Rubu? If it's French? Rubox? What's up? I lost it because you abandoned your family. If you hadn't run away, Moira would still be alive. You should have been here to protect her, to save her from the brigands. I'm sorry. I didn't know. You should have been here, Anomen. Never forget that. It is too late to save her, but your work is not finished, Anomen. What can be done? Moira is dead. She can be avenged, Anomen. You must kill Sarek and his son. It is the only way that Moira's spirit can be at rest. As for your friends, they would do well to help you. For Sarek the Kalashite is a very wealthy man, and his gold shall be their reward. I must see Moira's remains first, father. It will take but a moment. Go then. She was cleansed on the pyre, and her ashes are kept in the urn by the pool. It was the place that Moira loved the most of all. Gareth Garretson, come with me to Moira's urn. I would speak with you. Not the French, I'm Dutch. Okay, maybe it's the same in Dutch then. I don't know. Oh. Very well, I shall follow you. This way. He says, walking into the room where his father is.
I am well worried by what has gone on in this place. Though the choice seems clear and right, I am hesitant to take it.
There are many who easily sidestep laws through wealth. Perhaps in this case it would be best to see why the law has failed so. To decide between justice and honor, it is a conundrum that would tie even Boo up in knots. I do not envy you. My decisions are usually easier than this. Surely, if Sarah killed my sister, I must avenge her murder. Yet killing for the purpose of revenge is murder by the tenets of the order. I know not what I should do. It's okay, most people don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just joking around. I used to be in Life is Strange with you, and I followed you on Twitter. Now I'm here. Hey! Twitter works, everyone! And here I was gonna stop using Twitter. What the hell? Now I love Twitter. I'm still on the Life is Strange server. Twitter power, yeah. Twitter is good, everyone. Twitter works. You mean X? No, I mean Twitter. Yeah, I mean Twitter. I'm still there as well, just not active. Yeah, I haven't typed there in a while. But I feel like there's only so many conversations you can have about Life is Strange. I mean, it's a very good game, but you can only have the same conversation so many times for like, oh, my user was called Cynthia. I bet if I looked up some conversations, I would instantly be reminded. Do not let these thoughts of vengeance cloud your judgment. Killing for revenge is murder. Zerk must be brought to justice, and you must be the one to ensure it is done. What you say holds truth, yet, as my father says, I am honor-bound to find my sister's killer and take his life. Nice. Thank you, Ditis Rubox, for the follow. Much appreciated. Life is Strange covers gaze, trauma, death. I always like the term gaze. You are honor-bound to the vows you made to the Order. The path you are considering is evil, Animan. Do not take it. Aye, this is right. I feel it in my bones. I've lived under the bitterness of my father's spirit my entire life. It has tainted me to the point where I am willing to partake in it. He can make it his hatred and drown his sorrows as he always done. Yet the question of my sister's murder remains. To be honest, I'm not sure that I trust your father's version of events. All that he speaks of seems to be colored by his hatred for Sarek. They have always been mortal enemies. If my sister was indeed murdered, then the magistrate would have investigated. My father's revenge be damned. I have sworn to uphold the law, and unlike him, I shall do so. Come, let us return to my father. He may yet be convinced to follow the lawful path. It is not my place to take revenge. Such an act would lead to chaos. I'm here now, audio. See you. Thanks for hanging out.
What is it?
I should be Life is 2. I just kind of missed it between all the games that came out that year. It's a game that I would definitely, if people like Life is Strange 1, I would definitely recommend people play it. It's by far not my most favorite Life is Strange game. I think it has a lot of fundamental issues, but it's one of those games like all Life is Strange games. If the central themes kind of work for you, it's just a really good game. And it's definitely a step up in like general quality from Life is Strange for sure. Just from like a graphical fidelity point of view. It's probably the most divisive Life is Strange game I would say. But it isn't out of mind a 6 out of 10 game. I don't think the writing is very good, but I think if the themes work for you, it doesn't really matter. I think it does the brother thing good enough that if that's something that like appeals to you, like you'll have a good time. I think, and even then, like 6 out of 10, I probably rate it higher than that. You know, it's definitely not bad. It's just one of those like. I'm a huge Life is Strange fan, and Life is Strange does a lot of things really good. And they made some really weird choices with Life is Strange 2 that where they're just kind of like, they're not following like a formula they kind of have. They're just like, oh, I don't know what I think about this. A huge thing that both Don't Nod and Deck 9, who are the Life is Strange people, kind of have failed to do in their like sequels, so Life is Strange 2 and True Colors, is that one of the biggest parts for Life is Strange for a lot of people is the music. Like if you go to a lot of people and ask like what's the standout thing about Life is Strange, like the music. The music is so like on point and it's so well used in those games. And that's like my biggest drawback from 2 and True Color. It feels like they're not using music that well, which is especially weird in True Color, right? Because True Color is like that's like the music Life is Strange game. We're gonna play Life is Strange at some point on stream, though, so we'll probably get into it when we do that. I don't know if I'm playing Life is Strange 2 on stream, but I'm playing 1 and Before the Storm for sure. You have seen the lifeless ashes of your sister, Anomen. Let not this terrible act go unpunished. Gird thy heart with righteous anger. Slay thy sister's murderer.
Nay, father. It is time for this foolishness to end.
What do you mean to say, Anomen? Only that killing Sarek in vengeance would be murder as surely as my sister's death was. The destruction of evil is never considered to be murder. Do not these knights that you seek to join take such missions themselves? Not in the manner that you suggest. You must take these charges to the magistrate. This is the only way to end this circle of violence that you have trapped us within. You fool boy. The magistrate will do nothing. She is a pawn of Sarek. Vilana Inaulin is a good and noble woman. You said this yourself before you slipped into the foul clutches of the drink. You dishonor Moira's memory. You would allow the killer of your sister to go free? You are despicable. You are an insect. I will not allow him to go free. He shall be taken before the court if he is indeed the one who murdered my sister. How can you doubt such a thing, boy? Sarek is the killer. Do you have proof, father? The proof lies in the fact that he has taken everything else from me. Killing Moira would complete my defeat. Aye, now I see. Such has always been the case in this household. This is about you and only you. Your daughter's death means nothing beyond how it affects your pride and your comfort. Boy, you've fallen in with evil. Step back from the line and honor your family before it's too late. I will not, father. I suggest no evil. I suggest the lawful path. Again I say, obey me, Anomen. I have obeyed you all my life, and received naught but bitterness in return. My friend and I shall take this matter to the magistrate, as the law requires. If you step out that door, then you must never come within again. Don't do this, father.
Shut your mouth! If you leave now, you are forever banished from this place. You will be cast from this family and become a nameless dog, not fit to cower at my feet.
I have been cowering at your feet for all my life. Goodbye, father. Perhaps I shall see you again before you drink yourself to death.
You are nothing, boy. Nothing! Come, Gareth Garrison, let us leave. We should go and see the magistrate in the Council of Six building, and see if anything can be done, despite father's venom. Venom!
Things are going well for us, yes? It's a dangerous path, but we manage well for us.
What is it?
Get out of my house, dogs! I remember from True Colors was the RPG section, and that arrow was really hot. Also...
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Yeah, like, the RPG element in True Colors was really good, but it's one of those, like, it felt like a DLC thing. It felt like, oh, this is like a thing you add after the game or something. Like, that came out a lot of weird problems. True Colors was also, like, by far the most fan servicey of the games, I would say. It felt very, very fan servicey. Orso picture? Oh, Orso. Oh man, this little doggy dog is resting. Look at this guy. Dog service. Wow, look at this guy doing fan service. What a little rascal. Is he still super sleepy? Looks like he's chilling out. Look crazy to think that once upon a time he barely fit in this thing. That's a very chill dogger. I bet he loves this not normal sleepy. Okay, nice. Staffers are very nice house dogs, right? They spend a lot of time just like lazing around. Or family dogs, I should say. For the glory of Amn.
Oh, yes.
Jesus, there's a lot of people there. Holy crap.
Who are
Well-
you?
Excuse me, sir. You look like a warrior. Are you a warrior? Could you help me? Minsk and Boo are the greatest of warriors, small one. I will crush your foes into little foe-shaped chunky bits. Who dares pick on you? Just point the way. I don't have any foes, sir. No foes? I am relieved. I trust those who prey on children no farther than they can be thrown, even if I manage to throw them pretty far, and throw them I shall. Bo wonders what you need a warrior for when you have no foes. I'm was so. I was sent to find somebody who can help my village, but I've had all my things stolen. Nobody can help me. What? Boo is outraged. See his fury. It's small, so look close. Trust me, it's there. What is wrong with your village, small one? How can we heroes help? I'm from Immenswell in Umo Hills. People have been disappearing. Some of them have turned up, but they are all turned inside out and mad. Minsk has been inside out and angry before, and it is never a good thing. Sometimes it frightens even Boo. No, not mad as in angry, so mad as in crazy. Oh, Minsk has never been crazy, no sir. Being inside out was bad enough. Is there more, little boy? And even worse, everyone says that they've seen strange beasts in the hills. Everyone's so frightened that we even talk that Umar herself has returned. Then heroes are certainly needed. Heroes like Minsk and Boo and Gareth Garrettson. Where is your village, small one? Together we shall save the day. I can show you where it is on your map. I'm sure Minister Void would be ever so grateful if you could aid the village. Everyone is terribly frightened. Nothing removes fear better than a good sword and a swift kick in the evil. We shall go to your village and do what heroes do, right, Gareth Garrison? Right you are, Minsk. You would? Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. When you get to Immenswell, talk to Minister Lloyd. He can tell you everything else. Thank you. Riverhill's really cool. Yeah, we'll get there for sure. We shall go and save the village for the boy. I will crush the evil. All of the evil. Even the small rodent-sized evil. Although that is more for Boo's job. I hope you intend to go to this village soon, Gareth Garrettson. A visit to greener lands would be welcome after our trek through this crowded city. This isn't time. Yeah, that's good to know.
Speak up, speak up.
I think that's one of the things that I would have loved to see these games kind of improve on. I hate when I feel like if they say something is urgent, it should be urgent. It'd be like, you need to go do this now. Like, you don't wait, you have to go do this right now, or you don't do it. But the game kind of like uses these terms very interchangeably. It's like, you have to go there now, but then it's like, oh, you don't actually have to go there now. Like, you could go there at the end of the game, and it would still be the same state. You are obviously out of place here, so unless you have a pressing business, I am very busy and do not wish to be bothered by such as you. Might you help me? I am interested in those taken by the Cowl Wizards. What happens to those taken by the Cowl Wizards is not for decent people to know. No magic user goes unknown, and all may pass through here, but that information is not for you. Good day.
To battle with no regrets. Of course.
I am one of the few who are chosen.
Ah, yes, I see my dean has proven to be his faithful self as usual. How do you do, my lord, considering the city is such a harsh on strangers, eh? Perhaps Medine has let slip a little of what this is about. No? Well, yes. I do have something I would like you very much to do, if you'd care to do it. I'm here now, so you may as well tell me. Firstly, I'd like to know where Imoen is. Imoen? Ah, the girl arrested with the wizard. I do not have such inconsequential information on me to put aside such demands. I will not put it aside, and you tell me where Imoen is, or you shall not receive my assistance. I will look into the matter for you if you prefer perform this task. However, I can guarantee nothing. If this means we do not work together, so be it. I'd hoped differently, but a chance is better than nothing. Tell me about the reward, and I may be more inclined. If there is a chance that I will find out more, then I agree to your task, wizard. Excellent. Your agreement means that the Cowl Wizard shall hold you to your word. This matter must be handled with discretion and expediency. There's something that has been plaguing us for more than a week now, and has become quite alarming. You know of the prevailing attitude against magic here in Arm, yes? Well, among some of it, it is even worse than that. A burning, palpable hatred. One particular man here in Athkatla has murdered 2 of our number in cold blood. He is currently in hiding, and we need you to track down the fellow down. You've been unable to do so, much to our frustration. Coward wizards cannot be assaulted without repercussions, or it will lead to serious problems. Who is this murderer, then? And how am I supposed to track him down when you have failed? He is Valligard Korthala, last son of wealthy family and true brute. Ask around and you may discover if he's hiding within the city or someplace else. He has a home in the Dock District, or he may have fled to Umar Hills. His friends and servants will not speak to us, but they may to you. And just what am I supposed to do with this Valligar fellow once I find him? I am no murderer. Well, we do not ask you to commit any murder. We wish Valligar to be delivered to us, that is all. He would like to resist, so if you must kill him, so be it. While surely all the murderers must be brought to task, I wonder what manner of justice the Cowl Wizards would apply. It is something to consider. But if we do kill him, I simply must have his body. Valligar must be delivered to us whether he is dead or alive. You understand, yes? Very well, then I should do my best to produce this murderer for you. You gave your words, I expect nothing less. I await the sight of the murderer's body soon. But most of everyone's kind of messed up by the full sense of urgency the game insisted on. I pushed the game on as much as possible without resting, only to have a massive backlog of events trigger only by resting. Oh yeah, that sucks. Yeah, so, oh yeah, because people have said that before, that you're like kind of supposed to like rest often in that game. Like the game's kind of built around you persistently sitting down and resting. And there's a lot of events that happen due to you resting. I think I've heard that. It's one of those, we talked about this before, but it's one of those RPG things where it is cool in RPGs when there's an opportunity to play it against multiple times to see how different outcomes play out. Like, oh, what if I'd done this thing? What if I'd done this thing? What if I'd done this mission first and then that mission? What if I did this mission and ignored this one? You know, all that stuff. That's really cool, and a lot of games do that really well. Probably including Baldur's Gate 3, but the problem, once again, is like, Baldur's Gate 3 is like a 150-hour game, right? Like, you almost kind of wish for a game like that to be very clear about when you're making choices and giving you detailed information like what you're supposed to do. Because you end up in a situation where you're just like, I want to make sure I get all these quests done, but here's the quest I want to do, and now I did that quest, and now something happened, and now I'm like, should I reload? Should I go, like, was that a mistake?
Our actions are good, and will serve the greater balance.
Do not touch me.
That's what is it. Can't you see that I'm quite busy? Who are you? Well, you can't be local, that's for sure. You are looking at the official herald for Athkatla, keeper of the family crest and records. Now beat it. You needn't be rude. Somebody more inclined might take your head off. Ha! I'm a rather important person, silly boy. Try it and you will have the entire guard to deal with.
Great fun!
You shall suffer my
I
wrath.
hope this is not a sign of things to come.
I tried
We
it.
must strive to maintain balance.
Of course.
I tried it and I succeeded. I don't know.
rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
I've sent from one person to another for 6 weeks now. Does nobody actually do anything here?
Is there a reason you are here? You should make an appointment to
That's
request
got
an
voice.
audience, or speak directly with Officer Rowanall.
He serves well as liaison to nobility. Sort about you, I was just looking around.
My time is quick, so be brief.
Ah, yes, the daughter of Lord the Arnage. The council is taking the matter of your father's under advisement. We can let you know in, say, 3 or 4 weeks. Ah, don't bother, truly.
I'll heed no churlishness.
My family is one of the wealthiest in Athkathar. We have interest in gold mines up north and the shipwrights here in the city. I will thank you to not stand too close.
You are more than welcome.
Good business, my friends. Is there aught that I can help you with? Yes, Honorable Magistrate. I am seeking information on the murder of my sister, Moira Delrin. Ah, you must be the son of Lord Cor Anomen, is it? I'm afraid that there is little I can tell you regarding your sister's death. What do you mean? Surely you have found evidence to link Sarek to her murder. The man will be brought before the courts to meet justice, will he not? There is insufficient evidence to connect Sarek Farad to the murder. The only other person in your father's estate at the time was killed as well. Yes, my father cannot afford additional guards and servants, it seems. But is there nothing you can do? Surely you know that Sarek is responsible. I know of your family's feud with the merchant, but a motive is not enough without witnesses or evidence. The rule of law must prevail. Surely you understand. No, there must be something that can be done. Moira's murder cannot go unanswered. Answered? Take vengeance on the merchant, and he replies in kind. And the feud continues unabated. It is not time for this hatred to be put to rest. I do not know. Well, I do. This Sarek may be innocent, Anomen. You cannot take vengeance on a man who might be innocent. You are a knight, after all, first and foremost. Yes, you are likely correct in this, my friend. It wrenches my heart that Moira's death should go unpunished, but there is little that can be done. I should not take vengeance upon a man my father believes is guilty, only because of his pride. He could just as easily have been a burglar perhaps. And if it is Sarek, the gods will punish him even if the courts will not. The law may not be able to do anything, Anomen, but such men as this Sarek always trip over their own schemes. If he is responsible, he will pay, as you say. It's been my experience that some crimes never end in punishment, by the law, gods, or otherwise. I would never let down my kin as you have, but then you are not me. I wish to return to my father and convince him that this is the best way, but I am sure he will not even see me. He is a stubborn, vile man. Perhaps in time he will see the truth of this matter. At least, that is my hope. Ah, Gareth Garrison, let us continue on your quest and leave this behind us. It leaves an ashen taste in my mouth that I would sooner forget. Oh yeah. I don't know if I could, like, solve that murder somehow, but...
You are more than welcome in my sight.
A friend of mine, Imun, was taken captive. That's been our experience that magic corrupts. Did you see the result of your friend's battle in the promenade? An entire section collapsed. The Khal Wizard's taken your friend for rehabilitation. She will not be released until the process is complete. But Imun wasn't responsible for what happened in the promenade. That was another wizard who we got there at the end of the battle. Another wizard or your Imun, it matters not. She used magic. The Khal Wizards cannot stop to sort out who was directly responsible. But if that's Imun, okay. What is this rehabilitation you're talking about? How long does it normally take? It would, well, I will not lie to you, sir. We do not normally concern ourselves so much with the prisoners that the Khal Wizards take. For the most part, these magic users they capture are dangerous or psychotic. Protecting us from these people is a valuable service. If they have taken someone out of zealousness,